All right,
All
y'all.
right, y'all.
It's been a
It's been a
while,
while,
but I'm
but I'm
back. I'm
back.
coming
I'm
back with
coming back with
another
another
dev
dev
stream. Today
stream.
I'm
Today
working
I'm
on
working
two
on
different
two different
projects.
projects.
Same
Same
shit.
shit.
We're just
We're
building
just building
AI
AI
agents
agents
capable of
capable of
using
using
blockchain
blockchain
tools.
tools. Hold on.
Nah, so it was basically happening. My fucking headphones, my mic was playing back in my headphones. That's super confusing for me. I can't talk like that. I don't know how other people do that. But basically, yeah. So what you see here on the screen on the left side, I'm working on basically a small AI agent for my Venom Telegram group. On the right side, you see I'm building like an AI agent chatbot, and you can just kind of see the workflow of how I'm doing it using only AI agents and nothing else. Um, you want some background? I 6 months ago I wasn't building applications. I wasn't a full stack developer. Even though I did have some experience with code, I came up, working on Minecraft servers, RuneScape private servers. So that's where I got the experience of even knowing how to, work with code bases, work with, work with files. Started off like way back in the day manipulating and like copy and pasting basically Java files, Notepad plus plus. If you know about that, then you're an OG. But yeah, let's get back to the video. The main thing, yeah, basically, I'm just gonna be doing this dev work on stream. On the left, I just added AI analysis, and if you kind of read the context of what's going on the screen, um, I'm adding rug check data into the bot. On the right side, what am I doing on the right side? I've been setting up my stream for a minute. So yeah, so right now, yeah, we're fixing the context issue with the chatbot. It's having an issue getting the latest messages, getting the previous messages. So now we're going to basically fix both of these. So let me just double check to see that rug check is all set up. And if you want to know the stack that I'm using Klein. It was previously called like Claude Dev, but yeah, right now it's called Klein. Klein is the best code tool. It's better than Cursor. I don't care what anybody says, unless you want to compare it to like something like Aider. But Klein is great because some of these code bases I've built have gotten so large, and it really has no issue at all working through them. And then the AI models I use are DeepSeek R1 from like I believe the provider is Friendly. It's insanely fast. It's insanely expensive, but it gets the job done, so I use it. And then for act mode, I use Claude 3.5 Sonnet because it's still just the most consistent for putting out well formatted, well structured code. And yeah, that's pretty much my methodology. Anything else? I would go through that during this live stream. So yeah, let me get started. With that one, we'll proceed. For this one, we'll jump in act mode. It's a little
That one
buggy
will
trying to work on
proceed.
two at once. If you're gonna try to do this, I would suggest using either try to like make two instances of the Klein
For this
extension
one,
or
we'll
just
jump
use
in
like
act mode.
Klein and root code. I really like Klein, so I'm not gonna bother. I'm
It's a
just
little
gonna
buggy
work
trying to
on
work on two.
two at once. task. It shouldn't be thinking. Yeah, you see, it says deep seek here, but oh, yeah, now it's gonna work properly. Get that thing going. If you want to know more about like the structure of how we build agents, I'm not gonna go too into depth, because I mean I'm not an expert. There's probably better people you can go out there and learn from, when it comes to that. But for this, what I can tell you is that everything's based off of LangChain. LangChain is great when it comes down to basically processing things using AI and making smart decisions, and then coming back, especially coming back and using tools in an intelligent manner. That's what I found to be the most useful thing, because initially I was trying to do this all initial you know I was trying to do this all without basically without any libraries, without any SDKs. Um, but then I just found out that honestly the tool formatting and that the consistency and the agents would have trouble obviously using the same tool for the same task consistently, no matter how much effort I put into the system prompt. Um, so basically, as soon as I switched to Lane Chain, the agents started to learn how to use the tools. They understood how to use the tools very easily, and honestly, since then I haven't gone back. A lot of people say that it's overcomplicating it, but for me, if you want to build a code base that's easily scalable, I can easily go back and add more tools. I don't have to, um, extend my own format every time I want to add new tool or new functionality. I feel like building with LangChain is great. And obviously, you're gonna save yourself a bunch of time down the path. Of course, unless sometimes people want some like super simple implementations, then of course you don't really need something like RugChat. I apologize. You don't need something like LangChain for like a lot of simple chatbots. But for me, especially when it comes down to using tools and operating things, LangChain is just far ahead of everything else. There are some like Solana agent kits. There's a GitHub. It's called like Solana Agent Kit. It has a bunch of great tools in there too. It's great because a lot of the agents that I build are in JavaScript. You see on the right is JavaScript, the left is Python. More typically, you would see me building agents in JavaScript because that's usually what people want. They want to use an application. They want to use a website. But also, it's good to use Telegram and attract people through Telegram because honestly, especially if you're building a Web3 project, there's a bunch of users on Telegram already. So getting them off of Telegram onto a website is a lot more difficult than getting them from Telegram to another Telegram group. So just keep that in mind. Um, hmm. Okay, let's test it out then. Got Telegram here. Okay, I can do it like that. And then I'm probably gonna say each plan. All right, give me a second. Let me put these on a server. And no, I don't run a test server. If you want to know, you guys in the group, if you're in my alerts group, if you're in the Venom lobby, then you know that you're a test dummy. If not, then join the alerts group, become a test dummy. You get access to a lot of AI tools, a lot of resources, and a lot of data before. Obviously, most traders on the market would have access to that. And the Telegram group is 100% free. Nothing in there will ever be charged for. There you go in, connect, film alerts. Sorry, I'm not showing the FileZilla. Just give me a second. I'm transferring these files over. Or it should have something on them. Now, when they come, they should have an AI analysis built in. And also the rug check section. I probably shouldn't have shown that IP, but it's okay. We get no initialization message. Let's see. No, let's see. I'll show this. I don't care. You guys try to DDoS me if you want to. Don't run anything secure on the server. See, this is where you go back to the thing right here. This agent just gave me an error, so I'm gonna go ahead and give this back to the bot. I'm gonna switch to Gemini because once you start getting into longer context windows, it starts to get expensive. Gemini is free and it has 1 million context length. Take this error. Error. It looks like it was an error that occurred because it was the first message in the string and there was no conversation here. No conversation history. To be conversation previous history. Okay. Also, always overwrite, buddy. And install change. Oh my god. You know, this is why you always do the requirements.txt, but we're moving, we're moving, we're moving, we're moving, we're moving. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. Bot started twice. Google system CPL restart. Start service. Let's just get these out to chat. All right, we have to wait to see when an alert pops up. For now, let's work with this agent. I just drag that to the other screen. Mm-hmm. All right, let's regenerate this. See what happens. Oh my god, bro! Why would he do that? Let me see. It was there. Oh. I might code for like an hour and a half, then we'll react to some political stuff. Watch what Mr. Trump himself is doing. All right, let's see. I need about two more monitors. I need to build two AI agents that have the sole purpose of making me enough money to buy two more monitors. Or if any of you guys are kind enough, now look at this cool little agent, huh? Problem being, let's see, what do you just see? And it's still not holding context, which is crazy. So this is the part where you just paste the log. And this is the part where it becomes infinitely valuable to just use Gemini because like I said, the context. If I was using these, if I was trying to use Claude 3.5 Sonnet or DeepSeek for something like this that already has 69K tokens, it's gonna be costing, what is that, like 20 to 30 cents every time I send a request, every single API request. This is 20 cents here, this is 20 cents here. And it might not sound crazy, it's only 20 cents, but when you have 30 requests in a single chain, in a message chain, then it starts to add up real quickly. So I just try to be economic. This is what LangChain is doing. So if you guys kind of see, LangChain here, it gets all the data, and then it'll go through steps to process the data, and then obviously what you see is this output. So with that being said, I need to ask you what shit. It's good that my phone didn't fall. That would have been a very loud one. And it's still, you see, it's still having trouble. Keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. Okay, this thing's not sending out any alerts. There's Oh yeah, I didn't send the .env file over. Okay, so we dropped the .env. is make sure choosing Gemini. Pulling the budget out here this morning. All right. Let's try restarting the dev server on that one. Podfather, 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 Podfather. Sorry guys, getting the code for this bot, this Telegram bot token. Man, where is this bot token at? Can you check another Telegram account? Hang on. Yeah, it is here. Boom, steal my token. I probably should blur that out, but you know, fuck it. Hmm. Hydration. Um. Okay. Got that back. Old code be saved. Soul's dropping hard right now. Okay. Um, so we dropped a new env file, and we go Telegram. No, sorry, we go here. And we go 5.3. All right, let's see what happens when it notifies a token. Move that off the screen for now. We'll go back to working on this agent, see what it's thinking about. We'll try this by refreshing the page first. And you know the speed of this depends on a bunch of different things. When you're programming agents like these, you really need to take into account which models you're using. And for me personally, and like the way the world is shaped up, I'm a person from America that moved to Asia, so I'm not too particularly scared about like working with Asian, specifically Chinese companies. I could see how maybe your company might not want to integrate Chinese APIs into your applications. However, for me, I really truly feel like right now, as far as API for agentic applications goes, Quinn is really one of your best options out there. I've tried many, many, many different models with a comparable price point, and really, like, with all honesty, Quinn Plus is just the best price to performance model that I've found out there when it comes to basically being able to easily use and understand all the tools, follow all of my orders. Like, I could choose to use Gemini. At first I was using Gemini because it's free, but at the same time Gemini is way too politically correct. It won't even talk about a meme coin or any type of cryptocurrency without giving a huge like disclaimer in the message. So really you just have to take all these things into account when you're building agent software. For certain applications, yeah, Gemini Flash is great for like stuff that's typical PC, chat bots and typical help bots. Google might be great. For things that might need something more risky or something more outside of what the average AI might be willing to offer, you might want to step out of the normal AI models. And that's all I'll say about that. But yeah, Quinn is great. So now let's see what it's saying. It is now working. So it reused the tool. So yeah, so now it's actually working. Before you can see how that's what did it say? This is interesting. Look at this. Yeah, some errors here. What do you think about this? Okay, no, actually, instead of telling first, I'm gonna take this to let Gemini troubleshoot. Then I go back and I tell it to try again. Yeah, you see, sometimes you have to be careful, and you do have to watch it because it can stick a misconception in there. So, like, you see how it says, the fact that the agent sometimes includes suggested questions from previous turns. Um, no, no, the suggested questions. Let me see. I suspect the issue might be with the interaction between the context parameter. But the issue that these conversations aren't only me is what so they enter all the information. The conversation is at the box next reply as relevant. And what a lot of people say about I could just go into let me all right, I'm gonna make a quick short video right now. I'm gonna make this a clip because I just want to talk real quick about how a lot of people say that AI agents will not replace developers, that they cannot replace developers. And let me be very clear about where I stand as a developer in today's marketplace as far as, what I'm able to get done, versus what I was able to do 1 year ago versus what I was able to do 5 years ago. So, like I said before, I started off, making money online by working with RuneScape private servers and Minecraft servers. So, there's a bunch of Java and stuff in there, but you don't need to actually know how to code to make a server like that. A lot of it is based on snippets and plugins that are already available on the internet. You just need to know how to add it into your server, right? So you need to know what the code looks like, but you don't need to know how to write it. Uh, Move to the future using, I'll say about 6 months ago, my capabilities were being able to, get code off GitHub. I can, deploy smart contracts. I can read a smart contract. I can edit it. I know how to work with that type of stuff, but never write anything from scratch. So I know how to manipulate code. I don't know how to write it. Now come 6 months ago, and I'm coming into then it was called Claude Dev. Now it's called Klein. An incredible tool. Just like I said, now I'm able to be a full stack developer. I can write in any language, including like Next.js, Python, and real production quality apps. Of course, it's buggy, and of course, there's a lot of research that goes into it. You still need to look up documentation. For now, I mean, Klein has the MCP marketplace. I think they just added some um, MCP servers where you can automatically look up documentation and stuff like that too. Um, but yeah, for me, I genuinely feel like if you're a developer and you're not embracing AI technology, if you're one of the developers that's saying no, AI can never compete with me, it can never compare with me, you're gonna get replaced, dude. Now, for the people who are already developers who can already write code, now if you have an AI agent at your side that can 5 to 10x your generation speed of code, and it's still taking. You see, when I'm building this code, it's building code, but it's really taking the information from my brain and turning it into code. It's really just text to code. It's natural language processing your code. So it's still going to use what you have inside of your brain. If you're a genius developer, if you're building some genius technology and you employ the AI to work with you to build this technology, next thing you know, you have a ten man, 11 man output just for one person. As you see, I'm here working on two different applications. 6 months ago, I couldn't even work on one. Now, what does that go to say? That goes to say that anything is possible. Anything is possible as far as being a non-developer, becoming a developer, putting out full stack applications. Like I said, you see here, the AI agent that I'm building is fully built with LangChain, NextDev, um, Next.js. So yeah, honestly, I just really feel like if you're not embracing this technology, you really need to be embracing it. That's really all I can say on this subject. Okay, so you can see here it's alerting some tokens, but it looks like it's having some escaping issues. Let's see what's going on. Did I start it? Blah by the user. Okay. Can I just? No, probably not a good idea. But let's just see what he thinks of this. Yo, Leo, what's up, my boy? You all good, man? All right. Um, just waiting on this thing to finish up. Yeah. My bad, y'all. But yeah, okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see how you move, buddy. Go ahead, drop the whole code base in there. Runtime.txt. Where did you come from? Pod goes. ENV goes. Message formatting goes. Upload. All right. Let's try this one more time. Oh my god. No. Look at this bullshit. You truncated of code in bot. Luckily, you could see in Climb they have these checkpoints. So there's checkpoints all through the app. So basically, I would, if I'm having trouble getting back to a working state for the bot, then I would just go back and restart from one of these checkpoints and then just go again. Okay. See, just tell it what to do, bro. It's gonna go on its own. I'll probably do another like 30 minutes or so of coding. I really want to react to some videos. I want to react to some political stuff. I feel like Martin Shkreli. I'm a young Martin Shkreli. What you know about that? What you know about that? What do you think? What do you think? Let's try again. You. Hmm. So inconsistent. You see this token sent 20 mil? That would have been like, or 2 mil, sorry. That would have been like already probably $45 gone with Claude. No, sorry, that's probably like 10 to $15. But still, this is just under an hour of coding. And look at the left side, that would have been $20. Let's try this one more time. This shit's gonna piss me off. This is about the part where we go back to the drawing board with DeepSeek. I'll show you guys right now how we work through these types of issues. But first, let's test it out. I'm about to take a little break. Damn. You know what? it's not the model. The issue is not the model. Give me. Let's see how DeepSeek's API is working today. Usually I'm not too impressed, but it is going. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. All right, so a couple things I want to do real quick right before we get into reacting to some of these videos. I'm gonna stop here with the dev work on stream. Um, but real quick, I'm gonna do a quick 10-minute segment. I'm gonna show you guys how to build a website. Let's just say I'm gonna help my videographer friend build a video portfolio for himself, and we'll just use a bunch of placeholder videos, and we'll try to do it in 10 minutes using 10 minutes 100% free using bolt.diy, which is an app that you can download from GitHub, put it on your computer, run it, connect the Google Gemini 100% free API, and start building websites for free. So without further ado, just let me show you. Um, okay, so it's as simple as I already have it installed. If you guys want to know how to install, there's plenty of tutorials on YouTube teaching you how to do this. I'm just gonna show you that this is possible, and I'm gonna show you getting it done in an hour. Okay, you know what? F that the videographer idea. We're gonna go over it right now. I'm gonna start over because I'm making a YouTube video. Um, First, let me get an API key, open router. And I only say open router because my API key is connected. My Google API key is connected to Open Router. So anytime I use a Google model through Open Router, it'll automatically use my Google API key, and it'll be free. And I'm sure there's a lot of you that also don't know that, but if you sign up for a new Google account, you can also get unlimited requests with no rate limits and nothing of that nature. Just sign up. They give you $300 free credit. You play around with their trial. You can host all of your apps. You can use like Firebase, Postgres, whatever you need is all available 100% through Google. I used to use AWS. I highly don't recommend AWS these days. It, it's not that it's bad or hard to use. It's just use Google. So yeah, I'm talking too much. Let me see. Bolt demo. So I'm making a new API key on my other screen. To get to this. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, so I highly recommend all right. So yeah, so basically this is how people are able to make websites that are super nice for their meme coins, for their cryptocurrency projects using JavaScript, not using crappy WordPress designs, things of that nature, when you can literally sit here 100% code an app without obviously knowing how to code. Um yeah. But yeah, so yeah, in a nutshell, I'm gonna show you guys how I'm and how a lot of people have been able to make these powerful JavaScript apps and websites for their meme coin projects, for their crypto projects. A lot of these tools you see on Pump.fun are built like this. I'm gonna show you exactly how people are doing it. This is really like super sauce for building meme coin projects these days. Uh, so let's just say I want $1 million coin, right? So let's just say right now, what's a good trend? AI is a good trend. What's another good yeah, okay, so let's just build an agent. I want to build a website for us on a agent with themed like the OSCI 16C modern temple. Um, the agent should be connected to open router API key. Be enemy slash cyber website with cool animations and dynamics. Now, if you're being lazy, like sometimes you might just go ahead and hit enter with that prompt. But for me, I'm gonna go to ChatGPT. I'm going to basically, I don't know, expose too much of my ChatGPT history. But anyways, above is a prompt I wrote for my agent to turn on reasonably. My agent AI website web dev. I need to enhance the prompt so I can maximize the style and make the website appear completely unique. Skill developer. Is it? Let's see. It's gonna go through its thinking process, enhancing it. Guys, don't worry about this key. It's gonna be deleted by the time you're watching this video, just for the record. So don't try nothing stupid. But anyways, now now put that into the build. Now let it go to work. These goddamn dogs outside, man. I don't know what they're tripping on. Probably because it's hot as hell. I don't know what happened there. That was strange. So I got some error. Full DIY is a little buggy. I still find that it's not perfect, man. It's not perfect, but like I said, when you want to build the stuff, it's 100% free. You're not gonna be limited. Like it's not gonna tell you, it's not gonna tell you, oh, you built your website. You can only talk to me 10 times per day. Stuck somewhere with the website. At least you can work with something like this, and even though you might have to work through some, I'm probably out of date with their GitHub repo. Anyways, so I probably shouldn't even be. Let me see. GitHub. It's good that this is happening live. Let's see. I should be on latest. Yeah, this shit's weird, bro. Sometimes like this, you go back, copy your prompt, start a new chat. What I might have messed up is okay. I'm in love with Next.js, so we'll just do it this way. So let's let this do its thing. Now this is a much better way to start a project than what I was doing before. Um, it's really much better for the simple reason that you need somewhere to start from when you're building a project. So you see, start prompting. So now this is where you proceed with your with your project. So you get some time. This move seems moving pretty slow, man. I told you guys I was gonna build an app in 10 minutes. Today it's moving a little slow, but I mean you guys see the process. If you really you really know what you need, you're prepared. Um yeah, this is really something that you could be done in 10 minutes. And so like I said, what I'm showing you guys right now is free. So you have other options like there's obviously Bolt.new, which is the same as this, but it has a paid subscription. Um then you have V0. I find V0 as actually very, very good. I like V0. I really like V0, especially the fact that it's connected to Vercel, right? So when you're deploying your applications, when you're coding them, it's automatically connecting the environment variables, things of that nature. So it's really nice for working in these types of environments. Um, But like I said, right now what I'm showing you is free. Anybody can do this right now if they have any computer, any laptop, any old laptop. You can go and get this, and you can do this. You can become a developer right now without knowing a single line of code. Okay, so made this whole plan. Now I'm just gonna tell it to proceed. See what it's talking about. Let's see what it's looking like. Reload it. Well, it's something. Um, well, it's something. I mean, I don't really want to just use a chatbot. So we can add some more features. We need to add. We need to add some spelling. I mean, it doesn't even respond. Okay, well, this is the L with bolt.diy for today. I'm not gonna lie. Let's move on, bro, because this is yeah, coding my brain. Ooh. So just chill with me for a minute. Chill with me for a minute. Let's go see what's in the news cycle. No, 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 no. I'm not gonna watch the BBC. Pause. I'm gonna watch. I really don't want to watch any of them. I would only really watch like a live stream. What's the conference that they're at? CPAC? Oh, look at this fucking guy. Come on, Bannon. Let's see what this guy's talking about. Is my desktop audio on?
Thanks, guys. Have a seat. So, That was something.
I am become meme.
What?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm living the meme. It's like there's living the dream and there's living the meme, and it's pretty much what's happening, you know.
You're like, I think you're bigger.
I mean, Doge started out as a meme. Think about it. And now it's real. Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy.
It's goddamn.
Let me ask you this. A year ago, if someone had told you you'd be at CPAC and working with the president to absolutely shred the government, the swamp, whatever you want to call it,
Right.
would you have ever believed that?
No.
No. Me neither.
But it's cool. This is awesome. And I just want to say, you know, thanks for your support. I mean,
But this guy really showed up with a gold chain.
you know. So,
I mean, knowing Elon, I mean, bro's the richest man in the world. I mean, there's no way it's fake, right? I mean, bro shits out gold chains like that.
and, you know, and have like a sense of humor, you know. So, I mean, the sort of the left wanted to make comedy illegal, you know. Like you can't make fun of anything. So then it's like comedy sucks. It's like nothing's funny. You can't make fun of anything. It's like legalize comedy. Yeah. Legalize comedy.
And we've shifted the entire culture in just the last few months. The whole culture of this country has shifted dramatically just because of that election.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, freedom of speech, having fun again. It seems like we should have a good time, you know.
I mean, it's a great time. Everybody in this place is so excited, and I mean, when you talk to conservatives, everybody's happy.
Yeah.
And everybody feels this great sense of relief because we were going to hell for about 4 years. It really felt bad.
Yeah.
Especially toward the end, it felt really bad.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we were sort of heading for a point of no return, really.
Yeah.
You know, until that's why it was so essential that President Trump win the election, and that there be a Republican majority in the House and Senate, which, thanks to you, that has been accomplished.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to ask you, one of the biggest questions I have for you is, you've been, you know, politically, you weren't really on one side or the other for a long time. You're a businessman. A lot of people, they stay away from it. Now you're on a side, and you've chosen a side. You're sitting here in a MAGA hat. What's it, you know, how did that happen? What was the moment
It's like,
you know?
dark Gothic MAGA.
That's a good one. Was there a specific moment? Was there a moment that it all changed?
Yeah, when I realized I was a fool. But no, I was, I guess, yeah, I mean, I'd say like I was politically neutral for quite a while. You know, leaning a little Democrat.
Order something like they were.
This.
Yeah, no,
How does that happen?
Well,
Did they go crazy?
Yeah, they did work. They did go crazy.
Yeah, they went crazy.
No, I mean that whole cancel culture and you know, it's trying to stop freedom of speech and infringe upon, just in general, infringe upon people's personal freedoms. You know, they just want state control of what you say. They want to, you know, take away your guns. And the reason they want to take away your guns, so like there's nothing you do to oppose them. So it's sort of like, you know, I just like, we just need to restore the fundamental elements of what made America great, which is freedom and opportunity.
Yeah. We're seeing a lot of these freedoms disappearing in the West. It's not just about America. We're all watching Europe and knowing that they're about 50, 100 years ahead of us, right? Because they got an early start. And we're watching how they're devolving. And you're trying to save it from happening here.
But did they really get an early start though?
They put people in prison for memes.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, that's insane.
And they're collapsing.
An early start on what?
It's a collapsing society.
Society?
It feels like
France was nicer 50 years ago than it is today.
Yeah.
I don't think you can question that.
Yeah. So.
Everything in Europe was nicer 50 years ago, besides like Germany.
Thanks. I love you too. I mean, I really just wanted to do useful things, like, you know, basically build products, you know, provide products and services that are good, and I wasn't really like that interested in being political. it just like there was at a certain point no choice.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, can I ask you on the same side of that coin, what's it like from going neutral to being vilified, largely vilified by the media? Like you're.
What? No.
This guy doesn't know he's vilified. Look at him. He's wearing all black, black on black hat.
I mean, they're angry.
Is that a black on black MAGA hat? Rose in his with a gold
I
chain.
mean, when they're chanting,
Elon knows what time it is.
suppose that's a little,
Not good.
but then like the song's not even that good.
He pulled up with a chainsaw too. I don't think I even talked about that. Hold on. You guys see this right here? Bro, that's a chainsaw, bro. He pulled up to a CPAC with a chainsaw. I don't know if I'd say much more. I can understand why people hate him. It's insane, but
I would say that
so it needs to be done. We just, yeah, just having a little fun with it.
I've always looked at the government. I've seen this big machine and you just know that they waste because they don't care. There's more money coming. They don't care.
Yeah.
You're cutting all this out. Everybody in this country knows that the government is full of waste, fraud, and abuse. And you're doing the work, and the Americans love it. Watching their reaction politically to this, I can't believe how bad they are at responding to this. I don't know how you're going to sit there and scream and complain because they're cutting waste out of the government.
To the US now, where President Donald Trump is speaking at a
Watch this,
gathering
man.
of conservatives just outside Washington. Trump is addressing the Conservative Political Action Conference known as CPAC. This year's meeting comes as ties between the US and Europe are strained by disagreements over ending the war in Ukraine. And our correspondent, Benjamin Alvarez-Gruber, is at the convention centre where CPAC is happening. Good to see you, Benjamin. What's President Trump been saying?
So the speech is still ongoing. In the room, you might see some of the doors behind me of the president that said that this is the 14th time that he's addressing this CPAC, this summit, but this is the first time that he's doing it as the 47th president. He started by thanking the crowd and, of course, praising what he and his administration have been doing in this first month in office. But I think more interesting, not only is interesting is what he's saying, is also how he started his speech by praising many of the foreign delegations that are here, showing why this CPAC that also happens in other places, for example in Budapest, also in South Korea, they were here with delegations, is so important to have this connection with all of the political powers. He praised the son of former Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro, also attending here, sitting in one of the first rows, is his Argentinian counterpart Javier Milei, who spoke earlier today and also appeared on stage a couple of days ago, handing Elon Musk a chainsaw that he called the chainsaw of bureaucracy. The president of Poland is here as well. We had Giorgia Meloni, the Prime Minister of Italy, also addressing the crowd during a video message. So it shows how connected all of the political parties are, not only here at CPAC.
And Benjamin, the president's been in office for about a month now. It's been a controversial few weeks in many aspects. What do people there at CPAC think about his time in office so far?
So we asked a couple of them. Also, there's like an exhibition area where many of them are showing what they're doing. So, for example, there's a group here that wants to actually change the constitution to allow President Trump a third term in office. Many of the delegations praising what he's been doing. And I think the topic that most people are talking about here is what Dodge, this Department of Government Efficiency, where we still don't know actually who's leading that department, because according to the White House, it is not Elon Musk. So that's still a very big question mark, but many of them have been praising what Dodge has been doing with several of the departments, several of the organizations of the state. So there's a topic that comes on not only with the speeches.
I don't know. News cycle slow. It's Sunday night for y'all Monday. I'll wake up and react to some more stuff. And always do some more coding tomorrow. We'll continue with this. If you guys watch this, I appreciate you. Peace out. I'll catch you.